Welcome back to another episode of Weekend Truckin', and this is the first, we'll say, trip or day in the life of a trip or a haul for an RV transporter. And I don't know how to do a vlog, so we'll just see how this goes. But I just left the house and am heading towards Elkhart. I will get to either Walcott or Morris, Illinois, and then leave tomorrow morning to hook up to a camper and then be on my way to Colorado. So stay tuned. Okay, so one of the things that I do every trip is on the way to pick up is I stop in Brooklyn, Iowa at the Pilot, where the fuel or the diesel is the cheapest between Iowa and Elkhart. That is crazy. And what's even more crazy is that with the fuel discount, our discount is at $223 here. That's nuts. $2.20 something a gallon. Okay, so we made it to Morris, Illinois at the TA here, and on the car side it is pretty dead. Normally there's more, whether it be RVs or just cars parked here, but yeah, there's not a lot of action going on here. So I am going to get the shades set up and then run in, go pee, grab probably a water or something, and then call it a night. So here we go. And actually, one thing that I like to do is with my dash cam is I'll unfold this just so that it's still recording, and then I just put this down, and then ultimately, let's say somebody screwed with my truck, somebody bumper tapped me or whatever, like that's gonna capture it. It's got a motion sensor, it'll record it, whatever. Maybe that's just me being a little paranoid, but you know, hey, it is what it is. It's a little 20-footer. Looks like a single axle, so it'll be like the smallest trailer maybe I've ever hauled to date. And by smallest thing I've ever hauled to date, that is an understatement. This thing is tiny. Check it out. Just a little baby of a camper. So we'll get out, hook up the battery. Oh, nice. Just a tiny hand crank one. Again, smallest thing ever. Let's do a look around real quick. So I've been fucking searching everywhere for the packet. And they had sent an email out a while ago that, you know, maybe packets, you can see in there, packets and the keys may be on the inside. They may have moved around. You may have to check under stuff. And I was like, great. I don't want to go in the unit, you know? But here's where it is. Not in here anywhere, although it's a disaster in there. I kind of move stuff around. It's easy to see now, but it was like hidden back here, so it doesn't look too far. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Got it. So you can't go to the dealership without the packet, which has, you know, like all the paperwork that they need to sell it. So that's it. Again, tiny little camper. I'm not even going to hook up the weight distribution setup. This thing did not even squat the old farm truck a little bit. I had actually kind of like double checked that it was even on there, because normally it will sit it down, and that's what kind of sold me on getting the weight distribution bars. Was the first few campers were really big, heavy ones, and I'm like, man, this is bad. So something like this, you don't really need it. All right, here we go. We're off. In and out, 5 minutes tops, and we'll be on the road. Got an energy drink and some hard-boiled eggs I'm gonna eat right now before I actually hit the road. B-dubs. Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'm gonna get some boneless Parmesan garlic to go, eat half of it, parked over there, and then save the other half for when I get done driving for the day. Okay, so let's talk food expenses right here. If you haven't watched the Business 101, you should watch it. So if you're like, yeah, hey, how you making money if you're eating out? Yada, yada, yada. Again, things that I have to function on a daily basis are not coming out of my RV transport side of things. This comes out of my personal side of things, and in particular my grocery account that is all used for, or only used for, food, groceries, things like that. So I'm gonna eat anyways, and when I go by Coralville, it's just easy to pull off, stop at B-dubs, and enjoy some delicious Parmesan garlic or garlic Parmesan boneless wings. Now, any B-dubs corporate people out there, if you would like to be an official sponsor for the Weekend Truckin' YouTube channel, all I need is a lifetime, or we'll say a year worth of free boneless wings. You can cap it at 20 a week. So as I sit here and eat, this is going to eat up my 30-minute break that I need. And then I will be on the road for the rest of my clock, which I am 3.5 hours away from the pilot in Council Bluffs, where I'll fuel up again because it's the cheapest on this part of the route to be able to fuel up. And again, diesel prices are getting insane right now. With our discount, $2.30 something was what it was in Brooklyn, Iowa. So I haven't looked to see what it is down in Council Bluffs. I'll look once I finish eating. But just crazy. Again, this is where it's at. Comment below your favorite go-to at B-dubs. Another solid one that we'll get when like the family goes. I don't know if they have any more, but the buffalo mac and cheese or something. So it's basically their mac and cheese with boneless buffalo wings, but you just trade out the sauce. So like my daughter Malia will get honey barbecue wings all mixed in. That stuff's delicious too. I don't really know how vlogs are supposed to go, so you could comment that below too on, hey, you're supposed to be doing this when you're vlogging. But I'm gonna sign off on here. I'm gonna eat half of this, wait my 30, look up fuel prices in Council Bluffs. It's gonna be that Pilot. That's the cheapest. It always is. And then hit the road once I'm good to go. Again, when it comes to your meals, treat your meals not like it's an expense to your RV transporting endeavor, but it's part of your personal daily expenses because you have to have food to survive. That shouldn't come out of here. It comes over here, and I'm taking it out of money that is in one of my personal accounts. All right, hey, that's it. I'm gonna finish eating and see you guys when we are fueling up in Council Bluffs. Good morning. We are in a pilot just outside of Omaha. I'm getting a little confused on where we are. We're getting ready to start the day and then delivering somewhere around, I want to say like 1 or 2 o'clock today, which is Tuesday, and will get me back before wonderful Christmas gathering at my mom's house on Thursday, Christmas Eve day. All right, guys, stay tuned. something like that, don't be that jerk that pulls all the way up to the white line and there's a guy making a big turn with a big trailer, or even a guy like me with a small trailer that just sucks at driving trailers, you know? Don't be that guy. Okay, this is weird, but why not? So I guess I forgot to hit the record button, but there's a lady in a wheelchair with a lady just standing behind her on the corner, you know, pedaling or whatever the heck that's called. And I was like, oh, you know, hey, screw it. I got some, maybe it was like $4 or $5 of ones. I'm gonna give it to them. You know, hey, Merry Christmas. So maybe if you watch this, I can spark some random act of kindness and you can pass that on and do something nice, not expected, regardless of the other side of your kind gesture. You know, do I know if they need money or, you know, if that's just something they do to feed an addiction? Like, I don't know. I don't care. It just felt like a nice, kind thing to do. And I had a high school football coach, Coach Zart, that one of the things he would have us do where it would be, roll this up, would be random acts of kindness. And so he would, you know, kind of quiz you throughout the week, you know, hey Sean, what was your random act of kindness for the day? And you'd have to tell him, and otherwise there was a consequence or something. I don't remember what it was. I could be wrong on that. As it's the holidays, like literally right around the corner. Actually, you're gonna watch this on Christmas Eve day or Christmas Day. Well, that's when I'm gonna upload this. But maybe you could do something. It doesn't have to be a monetary thing, but maybe you could go help somebody. Maybe you could, you know, set an example for your kids and do something nice to somebody maybe that's not even deserving. And then you have one of those cool parental talks, and you know, you're creating better human beings to be a part of society, of the world. You know, I don't know. But anyways, you will see me at the dealership next, I promise. So we are dropped off, unloaded, and headed home for the holidays.
21 miles, continue straight on.
So hopefully this vlog was somewhat entertaining, maybe informative, and I guess most of all, I hope that it gets you to do a random act of kindness and you share that in the comments of what you did unexpectedly for some random person or somebody you know, but just a random act of showing somebody that you care and you're awesome. So that's it. If you haven't, like, subscribe, share, and tune in for the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. And again, give me some ideas if you have them on that whole vlog, this whole vlog thing, because I guess I don't know the, you know, like how you do an official vlog. So, all right, I will see you guys in the next video.